What's up, everybody? This is Rich from True Budget EDC and Prepping. Use your gear, lose your gear, because if you're not using it, you might as well lose it. So I want to come back on here and do a quick go over of a flashlight that I got for my birthday. So what is that flashlight? It is Wurkkos. It is the FC-11 in green, 5000K. So I want to do this review because actually I was reached out to Wurkkos and was speaking to one of the reps, and they're actually sending me another light. So I want to review this one before I get that one, and then I'm all behind and everything. So here is the light. I've been carrying it since the beginning of the week. I usually rotate one flashlight a week. I have 4 right now. When I get that one, I'll have a 5th one, so I'll take one out of the rotation. But as you can see, the markings, it is USB-C right here. Wurkkos FC-11. It does have a side switch, a neck switch. It is an 18650 battery. Yeah, there we go. So let's see what we got with it. So in it, you get your information about it. You get the bag it comes in. You get a USB-C charger. You get a lanyard, and then you get this basic little piece of paper telling you to take the a little piece of paper out of the back of the battery so it'll work, and how to put it back together. So that is what you get when you get the light. So that's cool. So let's go over some of the information on here. This is microscopic stuff here. That's in a different language. Let's see what we got. So here's a user manual. If you look at it, it has multiple modes. So it does have echo mode, which runs for 275 hours at 2 lumens. Low mode, 50 lumens at 45 hours. Mid, 300 lumens at 9 hours. High is 700 at 2 hours and 45 minutes. Turbo is 1300 at 1 hour and 2 minutes, but that's not actually true because it steps down. And then a strobe at 1300 lumens as well. So here we have some specs. If you guys want to pause and look at that. It does have a power indicator on the side. It turns green when you turn it on. If it is more than 30%, which is kind of crazy because you have from 100 to 30 before it goes red. So anything lower than 30 is red, and then flashing red if it gets really low. So this has more than one grouping, so that's actually pretty cool. And this just goes on to tell you about how to do lockout, groupings, and overheat protection. So I'm going to put this away, and I'll be right back. And we're back. So let's check out the weight of this light. See what we got going on. It's not that heavy. It's actually pretty decent. We are looking at 3.99, so 4 ounces on that. So it's not like super heavy. What do we got for length? What, 4.75 there? Yeah, 4.5, 4.75. So 4.75, so 4 3/4. Fits good in the hand. It's got this milling on the side for better grip, milling at the end, the cap, as well as these, not really heat sinks, but they're made for heat dissipation. And then you have your USB-C charging port door to keep it. It is IPX7, which is waterproof to 1 meter. It also has a 1 meter drop rating, which is 3.28 feet. Now, how do we operate this thing? So you just press it. I don't know if you can see this because it's sunny out, but if you press it, it comes on and it's green. That means it's good. So it's between 100 and 31%. Press it again and it goes off. If you press it twice, 1, 2, it comes on in turbo mode. Press it once, it goes off. So you press it 3 times. This is a flash warning, so watch out. 3 times it's strobe. 1, 2, 3. It'll strobe. Press it again, it goes off. Now, you press it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do flash, locks it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, unlocks it. And it comes back on in memory mode at the last mode that you were in. Press it off. If you hold it down for 1 second, it will come on in echo mode. Press it, it goes off. Now, if you want to switch groupings, you just hold it down for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. It should flash. There, flash. Now I'm in grouping. So now you can ramp up, right? So I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but it'll ramp up, ramp down, and then it'll ramp back up. So then, if you want to get out of it again, hold it down for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. It'll flash. I'm back in step mode. So the 2 groupings are step mode, which goes through the cycles of echo, and then low, then mid, then high. Once you switch grouping to group 2, There are no steps. You just ramp from 2 or 3 lumens, whatever it's, so what did it say, 3 lumens up until 1300, so you can go anywhere in there and anywhere back down, which is actually pretty cool. If you have another light that you like the high mode at, like say you have a light that's 400 and the mid mode here is 3 and the high mode is 7, so you want a mode in between, you could probably turn that light on and try to match the modes, and then it'll stay in memory mode. So that's actually really cool. So it does have 2 groups. It has step mode, and then it has the ramping group. I actually just use the step mode because that way I know what the run times are. Now, as far as the run times go for turbo mode, it said an hour, over an hour, right? And that's actually not true because it steps down after 90 seconds. I did test it out. It did step down after 90 seconds, and then I turned it back on again, and it came back on. And then it stayed on turbo for about 60 seconds, and then it stepped down again. And then I turned it back on again. And then it almost immediately stepped down right away, and it did get quite warm, actually. So I was like, what was I mean, it's not hot enough to burn you, like, 2nd degree burn, 1st degree burn, 3rd degree burn, or anything like that. But it's warm for sure. And it does get slightly warm in high mode. After it's been on for a while, I mean, it does have a warning right there that says hot, right? So it's telling you that. The high mode, 700 lumens, doesn't get too bad. I take my dog out at night, and it lights up my yard pretty good. It's very floody, the beam, so it's good wide berth. You can see what's going on. And I had it on for a few minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, and it actually was warm, but not too bad. So it doesn't get too bad when it's in high. The light isn't bright white. It's kind of tinted to me. I know people are like, oh, is it neutral or is it, whatever. Nah, it's just tinted, bro. I don't know. It's not white. Like, what I'm saying? I have my MC3. That's another floody flashlight, and that's white, super bright. Like, this is kind of more chill of a light, I guess you would say. So yeah, I guess maybe more neutral, but it's not bright white. But it's still decent. I mean, it works really well. I like the side switch here. They call it neck switch. I like those a lot because your hand just actuates to it, and it stays in your hand really well. You can move this clip around. You cannot switch it. I don't know why you would anyway. It sticks out of your pocket a bit. What's that, about an inch? I mean, it's no big deal. And this is the olive green. So overall, I think this is a pretty decent light. I'm gonna carry it for the rest of the week. Like I said, I usually go from Monday to Sunday, and then I'll switch to a different light. These guys are sending me another light, so as soon as that gets that, I'll switch to that, and I'll start carrying that for a while, see what I think of that, and then I'll come back on and review that. So this is the Wurkkos FC-11 green. I will put the link to this with my Amazon affiliate link in the description, and you guys can pick it up and check it out. It's about $32, $28, $32, I think. It wasn't really all that much. It's a pretty solid light. So you guys check it out and have a good one.